Hello everyone, this is Eris Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Legendary Babylon Let's Play. We continue here for episode 4 from turn 22, as we have just finished defending our city of Babylon against 4 invading armies, a bunch of angry farmers.
They call me
And
King
we're
of
going
Babylon,
to
and that
take
is
a
who
break
I am.
here. I think we don't have enough movement to do any sort of ambush. We're just going to sit inside and heal. We did get a new item, plus 1 fortitude, plus 2 happiness for Soothsayer. Very useful because we're very close to the 11th point, which will give us Prudent Taskmaster, which is very good for production. Aside from that, I think the army is fine as is. We need to push out a second army to join us in conquering some of the new region.
To the whole world.
He can come with the 6 unit right before a siege, for example. So he needs maybe 10 or so just melee mass to kind of cover those units. Aside from this, we need to chase them down. We didn't have enough movement to chase. 2 more turns here. I'm thinking after we chase them down, they can't go too far. We can definitely catch up to some of them. We will not be taking this since I can't get there in time, right? Unless we're chasing some army over here. So it's like 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn, and then we have to instantly fight it. So we have to like pop that sapper unit back. And it goes more difficult than that because they have 22 unit here since they did build a fort. So there's 4 additional unit, plus this looks like a tier 5 garrison. So I'm imagining the units here. Plus, it's a tier 5 settlement plus a garrison building. That's why it's 18 units, right? 4 additional 18 units. Our tier 5 by itself is 13 units. So they would have everything here. So basically these 5 heavy infantry and the armored archers plus the cavalry. And they also went the defensive garrison, and it's at the highest tier, which is why there's 5 additional units. So it's a lot of enemy units to deal with. I definitely don't think our slinger army can beat that. So instead of targeting them, which only gives us food, we should look to our neighbors in the north that has gold, bronze, and food. I think this is a much more valuable piece of land to grab. So basically, once we beat back a couple of their army, get a favorable peace deal, and get paid, we'll turn our attention north at some slightly easier target. This is a main settlement. We can see it has 17. Most of it's in the outposts. So if we just siege this down, or just raid it down, essentially, we don't have to deal with those. And then we can just fight 10 units with 2 stacks. Should be quite easy. And that's pretty much the same thing elsewhere. You can see we get rid of the outposts. We are dealing with only 12 units. This one's even less. This one even less. And that's kind of how we want to do it. Take some land that gives us actually useful resources, and then we'll go from there. We'll see where they run to. Hopefully we at least catch up to this group, because we don't want them to make it back and heal. These I don't really care that much about. Huh. Very aggressive. Oh, they combined some units, you can see, so that they're healed.
This is my court. Behave while you are here.
Wow, that's a lot of legitimacy.
Let's go to the Temple of Ishtar again, Babylonian.
Our son leveled up.
Wide awake.
They're going to go for this point. I don't think I can protect it.
About as much.
This is not done yet. I think we hit him.
Say your
He's going to run to
prayers.
here.
Time to go. Prepare for your death.
Alright, this is just auto-resolve here. I don't want to chase the one in the river.
We made the gods smile today. Are the maps accurate? Rightful ruler of Karduniash.
Okay, so they're on march.
Perish, you fool.
They can't run. They'll drag the other one in as well.
Bask in our shared triumph, men.
So how about that favorable peace deal?
I seek long-term.
The sight of you
Very
mars
nice.
the beauty of existence.
Now, their land is all food. It will extend us farther west, expose us to more factions that we currently don't have diplomatic vision of, so let's just not deal with them. What can they provide us? They produce stone. Looks like they have no wood. Oh, they have a lot of wood, actually. Take it back. We don't really need wood. We're trying to get our own bronze. I don't think we actually need food either. Gold? Maybe bronze so that we are not bleeding bronze right now, although it's pretty pricey. I can give him a bit of wood, which we don't really need, to make this not a one-sided deal. Treaties are weird. They had to rebalance this for Troy when they fixed the trade logic, where they don't want to do gifts, where only one side's providing something. So as long as you have something to balance the other side, the number jump's actually quite big. And we can afford to provide a bit more wood as well. Granted that we can get back some more bronze here. Okay, found ourselves the balance. So we'll lock them away. We don't have to deal with them. Focus on taking care of our little corner.
Our deal is
I take care.
True master of the arts.
If you look at the map, this is the edge of the map. So finishing up our little area between the two rivers is probably the best move for us strategically anyways.
They chose me and I agreed.
Okay, he ranked up again. We got our 11th point because this activated. Now, I would argue that our son would benefit more from that.
song and verse.
I'll put him at 6.
I am a Kassite.
We take the pickpocket. We actually use the point here. We don't need the replenishment right now.
Men, marching orders.
We'll
The
tap
road
this
awaits.
next turn when it's finished, which gives us upkeep reduction. Then we tap this, which gives us more upkeep reduction and replenishment. And then we prepare to go north.
We must stand together.
We are also gonna
God.
tap this.
Show me the way. Your hearts sing for blood? Come then. I like traveling. Well, enough for today.
So Daddy has march on.
True
He can't use the
master
recruitment
of the
this turn.
arts.
But we can.
Poetry recital time.
Prince of Ur and protector of Nippur.
We can add the special auxiliary units here so that he will have a better army. Probably welcome back the sapper as well.
Bright ideas for dull problems.
And then we're going after this first. We did see one of his armies here.
Everybody has their duty.
Okay, so it might mean that we have to keep him at home, or we get
The
another
finest
general,
hour.
which I don't think is a terrible idea. Triple fortitude. We do really like the fortitude generals. Nikulamsu? with 3 points of fortitude, 28 years old, so quite young.
I have carried the burden
We're
of my
in tier
duty
2
for
anyways.
a long time.
As long as we don't hit tier 3. Even if we hit tier 3, it's not like the end of the world.
Take them,
And
feed
he
them,
can
train
grab a
them.
few to help defend this.
We
Garrison's
shall
decent.
recruit.
Just a few bodies to maybe chase down enemy range units. He came with a shield. Oh, not right click, but over here. Oh, he didn't come with a shield, but we did get a shield from the fighting. Wait, did that say 10%? Then you take this version of the common shield. You take the 10%. No armor for you. Alright, so we're not wasting our recruitment slots. Since we're probably not building anything else, this is probably going to be safe. We'll boost the food production here. I still don't want to fix this. And construction's done. Let's switch it to just food. There's a little bit of gold, but most... Oh, and wood, actually. Maybe 5% to all? But we don't really need the wood, we don't really need the gold. Lose 2 happiness for just the overall food boost. It's much significant for the food. Yeah, let's do that. Construction's done. I don't want to spend money on that. Recruitment, we're still using the units, so that'll be fine.
Everybody has their duty.
Can't really build anything there. Right, so he will defend this vulnerable place with some units. We're gonna go start attacking. Let's end turn. Starting to run negative food income, but that's perfectly healthy. We've been saving up food for many, many turns just for this moment. That's a lot of stone. Especially when we don't produce stone ourselves. Definitely can't do that. It's going back home. Now, the way for us to enter into a war with them... Who's the king? No thanks. I just want to discuss law and be able to take advantage of
You
that.
visit often. Are you a political upstart?
13 points. Boom, boom, boom. Let's make a new law. Civic law. Bronze. We're about to get a bronze building, I hope. I hope we will successfully get one. No. We're gonna keep that. I just think we can do the higher tier food as well. That's duplicate. We did the 8% already. Then let's drop resource construction costs since we are gonna definitely build resource building everywhere. Not set on what unit we'll use, but we're probably not using one-handed clubs. We're very against clubs. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of one-handed club units. So I'm going to use them to reduce the turn. Deny turns here. And another law is written in stone.
Babylon endures. Gather information.
Okay, so
What next?
they will
Who
just
here has
bolster the
military
defensive
training?
force.
How long
You
will
are
the
a
We're
war
sight
going
for
last?
sore
to-
eyes.
See who's at war with them. Assyrians and okay. So we can use this to our advantage
How long will
and
the
break
world
the deal
last?
without hurting our trustworthiness that much. They prefer bronze.
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
They are definitely... They only own one region? I thought they would be strong, given that they are the King of Kings. in the Civil War for it.
Everybody has their duty.
They're to our south. I guess we wouldn't want them to turn on
I
us.
know your diplomacy is a calculated one, Adad.
We'll join your war. They'll pay for this. Secure a non-aggression with them for now. It's meaningless if we can use this method to declare war. I don't want to offer a marriage to him. Trade regions. I don't think he'll give us anything. Yep, that's very negative. He is not interested in food. He's interested in a little bit of bronze. I'm interested in a little bit of bronze too, but let's say I give you 5. And I also will give you 5 gold. You give me either food or stone just to sustain us for a little bit. We have a healthy amount. We're about to go to war, which I'm not... Yeah, I don't feel like I need this. I know he prefers it, but he must have some. Okay. Alright, we'll give him 0.1.
A good exchange.
And we got into our war.
I am prepared.
Dreams aplenty.
We don't see garrison sides. We don't see their generals.
Marshal prowess.
We want to take both of these down. This is the easier choice, I think.
Smite them to smithereens.
We want to raise this, I think. Good amount of stone. They have an outpost here that we should also take down.
I am thinking.
We'll focus
Take this
one
course.
region at a time.
Do not
We
rush
can still do
battles.
special
Win them.
recruitment in enemy territory, so there's no rush there.
Duty calls.
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
Let him deal with this. We can build temples now and get workforce back. We pick up the extra god dedication slot. I know originally I was trying to get this early, but I think this is probably better. This is the outpost construction time. Because essentially if we get the 3rd dedication slot, I think after considering the deities again, I'm just going to go with Yunruta because it's available to us right away. The prayer bonus is okay, you know. It is a little bit cavalry focused or maybe chariot focused. You want to combine the fact there's range and there is charge bonus, but it can also be seen separately. It's good for all your range units. It's also good for your cavalry unit, some of the high charging infantry. And then the speed for all generals at tier 3 is 24% speed. Post battle loot for devoted general, that's a very good one too. So I think we'll just take it. Plus recruitment rank. We just can't wait to expand to an area where we can get other deities. Now, of course, I think there is a deity that will open up when we do expand here, so we will consider it.
Calm and steady.
Do we get rid of this to go for a temple? It's not only a resource gain, but it's also how close are we to, you know, the 800 points for tier 3. If we built that temple here, we get 140 favors, and we get there. So that plays a role here. I think we're done with the slingers. Now these units are still good, but I just don't think Babylon is a good recruitment site. So I'm gonna make the change, especially since the royal decree already kicked in, where we can get the
In my
workers
domain,
back.
everybody does
He's
their
targeting
duty.
us, but like,
No more.
I don't
no
want to
less.
deal with him. I don't want to pay the gold. His request is embezzle. Seize.
So,
I'm just gonna be
these are
getting
the latest
points.
developments. Anyway,
Did we learn about what
this
plot?
is my court. Behave while you are here.
Okay, so this one failed. Blackmail. I think we lose a little bit of gold for that. Nothing major. We started a war. I wonder how many armies they have, because they've been fighting two factions for a while. We can technically overwhelm them with what we have, plus those special recruitments. 4 corners. Oh yes, our ambition failed. Surprise, surprise. We didn't really get to read... Oh, they came with an army from this way. This faction. They can't take Babylon with 14 units, though. They seem to like to recruit archers. Alright, just so that we reduce upkeep. Seems like no one's in range to go hit us, and I don't really want to recruit too many bad units for them, so this is fine. Yeah, we don't get the 10% extra on this one, but I think it's fine. Not that expensive.
There can be no compromises.
Oh, we don't have a devoted general here because we haven't
Whose
reached tier
aid is
2.
worthy in these times?
Problem is it takes us a
Rightful
while to
ruler
reach
of
that.
Karduniash.
It might be better to just force it.
So
we have
be it.
very
Fight.
decent
Your end
replenishment.
is nigh.
Right, that's the unit that's coming out of that garrison. And a lot of heavy infantry.
As long as it takes.
Fast and strong.
So I think we at least add this group. The bronze cost is the most significant portion here. And the upkeep's about 100 a turn, so it'll be negative 50 after this. But hopefully we'll be getting our own bronze right after this. We don't need the sapper yet.
Only the bravest should come.
And honestly, if we get a chance to delegate this,
Traverse this area.
Say your prayers.
I think we just take the delegate value. I'm not super confident against the heavy infantry. They have 80 armor and a pretty good shield. So both of those plays a little bit towards lethality on our slingers, as well as the new javelin units we picked up, a few archers as well. Armor will reduce lethality by a percentage that's half the armor value. So 80 will mean 40% reduction in whatever lethality you have. So if you have, say, 10% lethality and there's a 40% reduction, you're down to 6% lethality. That's how it works. So higher quality units with good armor still has decent value here. And of course our range unit need to hit them to trigger lethality. So having a good shield also helps. So I think if we can actually just take the auto resolve here, I'm pretty happy to take the win. The archers I'm not scared of because we can chase them away with just our like cheap infantry. Two-handed club charger. Yeah, I think this is easier if we auto-resolve this. And we can build our temple so that we can get...
A flawless martial
the replenishment.
performance.
I think we want it nice and high tier.
This
So let's
city
just
is
occupy.
ours now.
I think automatically drops 1
Soon
tier.
the future will be mine.
This... What do they have here? They have a way station. I don't think we need. We also don't need that. He's coming through. He's going to be tearing up some of these. I'm not going to fix that. New idea here. Because we're most likely going to build Murdoch's... We want this. We really want this bronze. We're going to probably build it here for replenishment on both of them. I actually want the other temple so that we can get a devoted general. The temples provide the same thing. Just the favor goes to a different deity. The dwellings are a little bit more specialized. I think we'll do that. Same thing. Our import of stone has ended. We're not really spending that much stone right now, so I think it's fine.
I despise political maneuvering.
We need 5 points now for a level. We'll just have to save up. We have a new county. Let's take a look. They have the highest tier mine, 130 gold per turn. That's lovely. Upkeep reduction, workforce growth. We probably pick up Royal Jeweler when we hit tier 3. Probably don't make this a construction, recruitment based area. So in essence, we add this unit, add this building once we hit tier 3 and we're all good. I think so. I think that's the case. That's a shrine. So I think we make this the trading post. This would be our shrine. We'll figure out what we want to do with that.
Everybody has their duty.
I think we're good. They also have a fort here. Probably keep this empty for now because they could come raid it. Yep, there goes that. He can't take Babylon.
My allegiance lies elsewhere. Begone, foul usurper!
We should win against that.
Assume regular duties.
The cavalry unit. Our quality is this bad? Hold on.
Avoid this conflict. What will fate bring?
What if we throw him in there? It's expensive. I don't know if we want to do that.
Praise Adad.
Yeah, this is the one we want. And we'll pay gold for instant construction.
They chose me, and I
Because
agree.
we want the replenishment bonus, we want the upkeep reduction bonus.
A journey is
Put them
needed.
here.
Burning desire. We set off now.
He's actually fully healthy.
Take enough supplies.
Oh, wait. He needs 8 points for that one.
I am a Kassite.
Your heartless cause revolts me.
Like we pay for this and then we deliver him over later?
Report army status. Bolster the ranks.
Since he's facing potentially the cavalry,
Pay
give
attention,
him the
recruit, or
spear.
die later. Fill the ranks. Training will come later.
See if he just wants to
You
fight us or
shall
not.
not influence me.
We're leaving this open for potential attack
My
this way.
allegiance
That's on
lies
March,
elsewhere.
so we should be fine after we take care of this. They might have more, which could be a problem. But we'll focus on what we can do here and worry about the possibilities later. No king. We have got to the point where we are kingless.
What is the news from Babylon?
Oh, I did not see this.
He wants
So
me.
we could
Well,
be facing
tough.
an attack right away. I think we
Take
still
them,
do the
feed
recruit.
them, train them.
This is 3 more turns, I believe. Alright, not much else we can do. It's definitely not ideal with the defense. But I think it is what it is. We'll get what we want, maybe lose something, take it back later. Made it so scary, it's just a canceled bartering agreement. We have a good shot here. Basically, one of our farmers can chase the archer around all day. We use the slinger to whittle down the cavalry before they get us, and once they do get us, we swarm it with the spear, and then we buy time with farmer until we hit it from behind. I think we're fine. Okay, weather is totally okay.
Groomed for success.
We will not fail.
On we go.
Let's go forth.
Slinger, attack!
Step by step. Time to move.
No hesitation.
Bury them in stone. Warden of the Twin Rivers. Start moving. On the move. On we go. Fight with pride. We march. Crack open their skulls. No hesitation.
They do get to move around on us.
On we go. Soldiers, attack!
Step by step.
Warden of the Twin Rivers.
As we must.
Embrace your
Yeah,
fury.
keeping them still is going to be very difficult, but we just have to send two units maybe to chase into that.
Who lives
Try to
today?
engage him with this. And just try to whittle him down. Give him a charge. Let's see if they respond to the charge.
Make the gods proud. Fear me. Honor the gods.
Alright, we just gotta engage them, and then they have to turn around to fight them, and then it's just
Down.
flank shots.
Your head. Hit
Come on,
them,
charge into that, force them to start running. This is perfect. Right behind their shield. Alright, we have them on the run. We have the anti-large with our spear. that we swapped.
Born for this.
Just the cavalry can kill whoever we charge. Alright, alright. In case of friendly fire.
Time to move. Fear me. Fight with pride. Break them.
There will be no rematch.
Break them.
And we win. The cavalry killed 107.
So few are like me.
Are they attacking our settlement? Still their turn. They didn't do it. Non-question, but we have to pay them. Wait. Oh, this is the faction down here. Nope. So they have so many armies near us, I don't think they have many armies back at
Always
home.
look at the big picture.
Oh, let's do this, because we're about to conquer a bronze one and we get the Kuduro. Let's see what happened down here with the 2 army in the river. Ah, they're also at war with Ur, so we are getting less of the pressure.
I have carried the burden of my
Recruitment's
duty
through.
for a long time.
Bonuses through. We still favor fortitude.
Engage the enemy.
Now he just dies.
We won a fair victory. What next?
And then we'll rush back.
Marching time, soldiers.
So we're looking at 16 units with half of them coming from here.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world. Surrender or die.
The heavy infantry in all the garrisons.
Homes into two.
Very interesting.
A journey is needed.
Alright, so we're looking at... We're going to gauge the delicate value here with the auto-resolve casualties. Since we do have such insane replenishment, I think we just take it. Or we have to wait a turn and just go siege out that to make this fight a lot easier. They weren't kidding about the large shield.
We did it, despite the odds. My destiny unfolds.
And we got it. Hopefully we get a new ambition soon.
They call me King of Babylon, and that is who I am.
Alright, so this can wait. This is going to be our next target. And they honestly have this fort, which has a lot of unit.
Begone, foul
We have a-
usurper.
We're gonna sit here, defend if we have to.
My allegiance lies
And
elsewhere.
if they go elsewhere, as in they go deal with them, or they might
Your
team up on
heartless
us,
cause
we'll basically see what
revolts me.
happens. I can send this army over here just to siege it, which prevents the reinforcement. And then all we're really dealing with is just 10 units, and it becomes magnitudes easier.
I am destined to rule.
Alright, they have a fully built native recruitment office, which include those javelin unit that we really desire. They have full bronze construction already. Upkeep, workforce growth. Oh, I like their build. I think we just do this, and we keep the buildings as is.
bright ideas for dull problems.
We want to move
Cross over there.
down. Want to touch this again, or maybe go here. And gain extended movement. I'm not sure I want to spend 200 stone, even though it will grant us more movement.
Rightful ruler of Karduniash.
3 recruitment slots. His army doesn't have the javelins. So I think we just pick up 3 of them.
Call for volunteers. I see capable warriors only.
The 50% lethality
Burning
javelins.
desire.
Since there is a temple or shrine there, I think we put the shrine here on the way this way. Or actually the path, they're both off the path. I know what I want here. I want this. You know what? Queue up the... There's no food production, that's the only thing. But it's such a good prayer bonus. I think we just want it on all the major causeways. Alright, got it. Consort.
Honor and glory.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to equip it, basically. There we go. Lose some local growth. We just wait till he hit rank 8 and add that later. The current, he's not recruiting. The upkeep is nice, but the replenishment is probably more useful right now.
There can be no compromises.
Alright, we hit 11 points. Now it's to work on the secondary stat, and I think the secondary that we're working towards is this. So we actually want presence now.
Let's go
We have
to
a
the
very
Temple of Ishtar again,
boring
Babylonia.
court pattern where we're just trying to get kudos. That finishes. We get a building over here. These are fine. The recruitment's nice. I don't hate it. We might look into diplomacy for someone to trade us stone.
I will unite this land. Well, what did you want to discuss?
The stone trade. Wow, 100 wood can get us quite the reserve of stone that we would possibly want for early construction. That's beautiful. Nice even numbers too.
We see eye to...
Alright, we're good on stone. I feel less bad about building some of the outposts. Here, pop that temple down. We'll go with waypoint. Is there anything else that's better though? It's not super frontier, although there's a path here. We don't really need the influence. I guess we can get legitimacy. It's a resource that we can trade in the future. We'll most likely rush this next turn to give them access to the reduction of upkeep. Alright, Alright, so this province is done. We now have a lot of stone. I could technically fix it, but we are still prone to getting attacked, so let's not do that. 140. We would actually just have 300 perfect level for Devoted General for melee defense. Yeah, this is one of those things that now we have resource. Why don't we build it? Where previously that's just a really bad ratio. Still kind of vulnerable. They still have armies around. It would take a few turns though, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's just queue it up. 6 turns. Alright, looking at our numbers, food, definitely can afford the negative economy. Bartering got us that. More than enough stored wood for the constructions that we are going to need. Bronze is looking healthy after trade. Gold is looking very healthy, since we have a mine now. But bronze is actually, because we have a building as well, 209. So we can actually start affording some of these better units. 2 full stack, gonna grab them. He's gonna currently I can't recruit because I'm on march. We'll try to get that sapper into our, faction leader's army later, but right now he can definitely use it. Given how crappy the rest of his forces are. We've gone down to about from 150 something faction down to 96, just from infighting between the AIs. Another civil war?
Peace is a delicate balance.
Canaanites? It's a pretty generous offer, to be honest. It's not a trade that we need to make right now. Right, raiding. Yeah, they're just not safe. Can't do much about that.
I have
The
always
sea people are here.
the nature of the deep.
So we're gonna start to see raiders. That's quite early, turn 28. Is this our son or grandson? A grandson. 2 grandsons now. Is she coming of age anytime soon? Nope. We're 41, she's 40. Okay, so she's probably not able to have kids anymore at this age, I'm guessing. They do give them traits and like bonuses for generals, but like she can't actually be on the field, so nothing's there. We'll have another male heir in the future, so another general down the line.
Yes, yes. Soldiers, attention.
I can't beat that, I'm assuming.
You shall not influence me.
Oh, the building's construction is completed, so we can get some of these javelins here too.
Bolster the ranks.
Instant recruitment for the... Oh, we can get 2 copies of that, so he can actually grab one.
Babylon endures.
We have the gold, so we can do instant construction.
I am a
Upkeep
Cossack.
reduction is actually massive.
I seek a blessing from the gods.
This is just... It's worth it. We have so much gold coming
Prince of
in.
Ur and
We
protector
bounce,
of
get all the
Nippur.
bonuses. Keep our movement high as well.
Men, set off.
Still need...
Whom among you know war?
I think we grab this. But not now. Right before the fight. We'll take one more...
Gather the
javelin unit.
troops.
I know. God, show me the way. Take enough supplies.
He probably needs a few spearmen.
Well and swell.
10,000 correct actions.
He's gonna take
Begone,
this,
foul
raid it.
usurper.
I listen. Always ready.
We're gonna get triple teamed.
My allegiance lies elsewhere. Your heartless cause revolts me.
Everybody has their duty.
Either we just let Uruk go, and then we have him leave this turn instead of
I
recruiting.
take care of problems.
We take this bonus
Perhaps I
again,
should say
just
a
mainly
few
to get
words
movement
too.
back.
You
We want to
shall
move
not influence
exactly
me.
until we have 25%-ish.
March in column.
We want to hide in an
Set an
ambush. We're basically queuing up for the attack on the port with them. We're willing to sacrifice this. Because we got the building up there, I feel like this one actually needs to go. I just don't think it'll be done in time. Can't rush the demolish. I don't want them to get it. It's part of the reason. Do they have... It's not their armies. Anyone to take care of them instead of us? But
How
anyways,
long
we
will
should be
the
able to take
world
this
last?
next turn. Do I want this to be our son? I guess so. The other deity that we're saving for is a speed one. I guess that's not going to be our eldest son.
You are now a holy servant.
Watching crops
We
grow
learned
is
what
more
type of
interesting
plots
than
he's
this.
using. I honestly don't know what I need there. Not really desert, but extra movement. Influence is dipping a little. Okay, we'll do it. Ah, they destroyed it again. Makes me feel like I don't want to build anything there right now. We just need to wait for the workforce growth, and then we just go for that. Perfect. Take their main settlement next, and then clean up the edge of the map. I wonder where we get sea people spawn. Because there's definitely different raiding types that shows up all across the map to keep things fair across the borders. Like the, Liberian deserts. Technically also sea people raids. Right. We know they were going to go for this. Oh, they didn't siege, so we have time. This is good. We might not even lose it. Civilization in flux. We have this queued up, so we're just going to go straight for that.
They chose me and I agreed.
Alright, so our goal, our job, is to
Assume
siege
regular
this.
duties. Sound battle
Right.
horns.
As we siege this, they can't go to the
Status
capital
report.
anymore.
About as much.
And then we get
The officers
this,
wish my
so we can get
counsel.
instant siege.
Do not rush battles. Win
Oh,
them.
we can use this too. If we don't use it, you can see it's active. We'll just get units from time to time. If we activate it, we get this.
The land holds much beauty.
Now we just
Your
instant
end
siege.
is nigh. As long as it takes.
Fast and strong. I like traveling.
So be it. Fight.
And then that fort is just gone. The units inside just disappears.
Our superior tactics prevail. I seek long-term solutions.
The finest hour.
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
We can even try to go back and save this, or at least salvage it. It's based on the cost, and the cost is just cheaper.
Actions.
Actually wonder
Sound marching horn.
if we get the movement back.
Soldiers, say your prayers.
Can't reach there.
We must stand together.
Replenishment's more important.
We will march.
Can we get some movement back by interacting here? I'm not sure. I think that's one of the few buildings where we can't.
Toward new horizons.
Alright, so we want to be together.
Praise Adan.
We'll solo them. Oh, we would need some help. There's a lot of unit there. We probably just can attack this first. That can be our approach.
Let us fish.
We're extra cultured. Sword master. Picked up extra life sight. Nothing too crazy with that one. Oh man, they built some weird stuff. They have a max out native barrack. I'm not gonna destroy it then. They only have one resource. Perfect. Means this can be a good recruitment center. They do have lentil access. So they do have the slit farm, which requires for the lentil. Then Ruta, perfect, because we do intend to use that as one of our deities. This get destroyed. We'll build this first for cheap buildings. 2 will open up slots. We'll at least get this in. We'll wait till that finish, and then probably do one of these as well. Yeah, this will at least be our native recruitment slot. If we do... How many turns? 3 more turns till we get the next deity, so that's when we probably put the temple in. Do the resources later. Outposts. This is actually a food county, so this is good, but do I want this here? Yeah, temple's close this way. Temple's gonna be close this way, so... Shrine. Shrine here is fine. This will probably become a resource one. Shrine's rebuilt.
Martial prowess. True master of the art.
We'll probably still lose this. Just depends on how they want to do this. And then we'll just retake it. They'll lose all their territory very soon to us.
What is the news from Babylon?
So if we just leave this alone, our special
Quite
recruitment
predictable.
just will frequently pick up Sululu units that we can recruit at pretty high rank.
Dreams
Which can be used to be bolstering their flank. We are currently at 107, very close to hitting 109. Putting us in the next tier where we actually start getting negative effects on the upkeep. Right now we're still getting a small discount. Our resources are doing great though, so I'm not too concerned there. We could legitimately merge them together and might be an option.
Foul usurper.
It's
Your
a
heartless
defensive
cause
option.
revolts me.
Duty calls.
Another day on the road.
We'll give him the fancy unit.
Here I go again. Like the pillar.
Here's the new plan.
This is our
I'm
destination.
gonna run him with him so that his job is to actually just tap this to keep them away, and then we take the straight attack. They
The future belongs to us.
take this, get a full stack,
I need hearty warriors.
and then they can use this to bounce back over here to either fight them. Hopefully they don't take it so that we can actually go save it. It's the resource one, so this is probably this. Or we can experiment with Warrior Refuge. Alright, we might experiment with that, but not now. Yeah, the extra pop's gonna have to wait. That we don't want to build. Is it safe to fix this yet? At least we can afford it. Yeah, this is gonna be that. Alright. Let's see if they attack. They should. I mean, there's only 9 garrison. We'll try to put up a good fight. We're up against a little bit too many units. 32 units versus 9, 3 generals. I don't think there's a good chance we win that. Get a little stone, get a little food. No thanks. Strength rank is 4. They only sent 2 groups? I think it's winnable. Okay, the archer's a little bit crazy. If we had more just regular infantry, we can actually just chase the archers down, but there's so many archers that we can't really chase them down. They really don't give us a chance. Now, I think I do want to fight this, but it's going to be a long fight if we want to try to win this. So I'm going to end the episode here. We'll come back and try to defend Uruk next time. If we fail, obviously we have that huge stack coming back to help because the unit quality here is not so great. And then we're looking to wipe out this faction here and start expanding perhaps either south to complete Uruk's province, which is slightly south of the river down here. And then we'll see what we can do. So we'll come back here, pick up from right here at the fight and see if we can pull off this defense. Should be quite impressive. And we'll see you guys then. Bye.